driving in at Kings Creek Station. It's about 40 minutes, 40 kilometres out of Kings Canyon itself.
2017 feet elevation.
We chose to stay here instead of Kings Canyon Resort because it was slightly cheaper and just a few nicer reviews. So we'll see how we go. The landscape around this area is absolutely breathtaking. I'm not sure if it's always this green. I pictured it being a little bit more red, but we had a really good rainy season. So here it is. I think that's the reception over there.
Wait.
Looks like some huts here where it says shop, perhaps. Alright, I can go have a look. So here at the Kings Creek Station, they've got petrol, a cafe and a grocery store. Yeah, we got the little park over here. So there's a little park.
What is it? Do you even know what you're supposed to do there? Because you're like,
Climb up and over it.
And then
It's like they've just made it themselves. It's pretty cool. $68 a night here, which is quite expensive. One of the expensive ones we've done so far. But there's not too many options out here. The other one was 78, I think, at night. So a bit more. And there is a free camp on the other side, we've just found out, but we don't have batteries yet, so we couldn't do that either. So yeah, they've got what they need. We've got some toilets, obviously. Right now, our campsite, I'll show you the pool in a minute. Just waiting for Miss Claire to come over. So there's a pool and toilets right near us. Pool. Fancy pool.
And
Yes, the water looks green, but I have asked and it is safe to swim in. It is the colour of the walls.
But the walls look blue though.
Yeah, it's like the reflection of it all. So it smells like chlorine, and she said it's safe to swim in. But it's freezing. Is it freezing?
Really?
Yes. Alright. Oh. Come on.
Does this feel?
Sorry.
No, you're right. Thank you.
And more campsites.
In the pool?
Nah.
No, we're just
We
gonna
got
go
there.
to the caravan and watch some TV.
Now we can't watch TV. We've got no internet. There's nothing. Toilets are pretty basic.
Now, can we play
But-
some Uno?
Maybe.
And then navigate.
So it's just right near our campsite.
And there's our caravan.
Pulled up at Wateranka information wall. So just a quick read. We're just going to drive down and have a look for a little short walk to do this afternoon. So it features obviously Kings Canyon. And then over here, the walks to enjoy. The best way to explore is on foot. Park is a rugged area full of rocky cliffs and gorges, so you should be prepared for walking. Carry at least 1 litre per person, sensible footwear and a hat. So you've got the rim walk, which is 6Ks we're going to do tomorrow morning. Got the Kings Creek walk, You've got the south wall. Katherine Springs, this is the one Dave wants to do today, it's easy. Here we are at Kathleen Springs. Did you want to read it, Rubes? No. And it joins to the Giles track, which is like a 1 to 2 day track, so we're not doing that. The trapping yards. When cattle were introduced into this area in 1896, Aboriginal people became stockmen and an important part of the Northern Territory pastoral industry. Kathleen Springs was one of the several natural water points. Here, stockmen used to fence across the narrow gorge as a trap. They then worked the cattle on horseback to rope and brand them. There's the remains of those cattle yards.
What is the answer? Ants.
Carpet snake dreaming before the... Oh, I'm going to demolish this word. Chipura, the earth was a featureless landscape with no life and no form. According to the Matachukara Jara people, ancestral spiritual beings travelled the earth, shaping the landscape and creating everything you see today. This ripple, this ripple
rock is
The sign left by one of these spirit beings. Interkanya, pronounced Undorgunya. The carpet python.
There you go. Can you see that ripple in the rock?
How did a snake make that?
No, it wasn't a snake. It was a spiritual creature. The guardian of the waterhole. The spirit of the rainbow serpent lives in this deep waterhole. It protects this waterhole and others in the area, which they believe are joined by underground tunnels.
Whoa, Jack.
So deep.
It says here that Mandala people have looked after this waterhole since the beginning of time.
We're here at Kings Canyon. It's bright and early, about 8 AM. We're doing the full rim walk and we've just started the climb. So there's all steps here. I'm going to start watching what I'm doing before I fall down the hill.
Good job with Teddy.
That one or that one?
Oh, follow Rubes that way.
Keep climbing.
It hurts, it burns.
You're halfway up.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, it's just there, isn't it?
No.
What?
Nowhere near it.
What?
There's a little rest stop here. So about halfway up here, guys, at
Oh my god.
Kings Canyon. Heading up to the top of the rim up there. And then we walk all the way around here and back down.
Oh, so unfit.
Alright, we're sort of at the top now, just heading across the side of the cliff's edge. And I'll just get past this tree and show you what I've just climbed up. So that's Kings Canyon, guys. And back, you can see it, but we can't see it, down at the car park. It's about a 100-metre rise that we've just climbed up. How's everyone feel after the climb?
Oh yeah, better now I've got my breath. It was tough.
Maybe need the asthma pump. Alright, here in a different part, we're at the top now. A bit more of a leisurely walk.
Nope, we still have to go up more.
Still climbing, but
Look at this side, it's amazing.
a bit more of a leisurely walk. Different in the rock formations. I believe it's a grade 3 walk, so make sure you got good shoes on. Lots of loose rocks and obviously climbing up rock faces and stuff.
Oh, that first rock face was about a grade 10.
Jen didn't like the climb.
Ancient sand. This is so cool.
Alright, this is the path at the top of the rim walk.
It must be a number 11.
How cool is this?
Can you look close and what number? 11.
Oh look, we've got to climb between the gap.
Oh, cool.
So this is what this walk's all about. That's why it's rated one of the best walks. Look at what you're climbing over.
Sorry, guys. Now we're going down.
Guys, just slow down, honey. Just not gonna give it justice, I feel. Amazing.
And we have to wait.
Look at that wall, it's like
The wall, yeah, it's amazing.
shiny and flat. There's the car park.
So there's the car park way down there on the bottom, way in the distance. If you come down from the cliff edge sort of there, that's the car over there. 6 kilometres from car all the way around the rim, and then you climb back down there.
Slowly. Watch what you're doing, don't look around.
Claire, just watch where you're going.
Just watch.
That's what it's there.
Sit on your bum.
See it. That's the arrow that's telling us to go back. So we don't want to. We won't high five that one. If we need a high five.
Oh, good one.
We only have to have. We need a high five. Yeah, we just need a high five that one.
Right, there's a little bit of a detour as you get up the top here. It's called Cotterill's Lookout. And this is Cotterill's Bridge over a big crack.
Is that the bridge that was talking about there? There's a 30.
Very windy. Guys, there's stairs over here.
Lots of rocks. It's really fun.
Hold your hat.
Stay there, stay there.
Claire, this way, please. It's very windy. But this is Coral's Lookout. Whoa!
Sit down. Sit. Take your hats off. Hats off and just sit.
It actually continues that way.
I want to keep going that way.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's too dangerous.
And then it comes back.
Far too dangerous for you two. You won't, not going to be able to hear much.
No, you won't be able to hear anything. My hat's about to fly off.
I need to have a drink.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, this is cool.
Now it's going a different way. Ooh, cool.
Oh, wow. Look at those stairs over there.
Where?
Oh, now we've got to climb over
We have to
up
go
those stairs.
there. Can you see those stairs, Claire?
Oh,
Up, look up. This way.
It's alright, just concentrate on getting down the stairs first.
That's where we have to go.
Hold the handrail, they're pretty steep. Ah, that water was beautiful.
yeah. Crystal clear too.
Yeah, it's at the bottom in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that on the video, but the water hole's like crystal clear. Make quite a waterfall when it's raining.
Yeah.
So this section here we've just come down is called the Garden of Eden. And a bit of history on it. Lots of plant life, frogs, birds.
It's a snack because it's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah, apples.
No! I want the chippies. I want the chicken chippies.
Alright, into the Garden of Eden. Walk, 600 metres, 20-minute return. We're just walking along the 600-metre path here for the Garden of Eden. It follows the river and just the abundance of palm trees and stuff here is very surreal down in the canyon. It's awesome to look at. Kids are really enjoying this path. So it's really interesting. So it's flat and boring. It's uphills, downhills. They get to climb, do what kids do best. So they've pretty much made a game of it all the way through, which is making our job really easy. That, and I think they got plenty of energy being first thing in the morning. Awesome.
Look at me, Claire. Camera. Look at the camera.
Just left Garden of Eden and heading back up the top to the rim. Continue the rim walk that way. Alright, that's looking up at the lookout that we were at earlier. Alright, so we've started the descent and there's the cars over there in the distance. A bit of a rock path here. It's all fairly easy.
Except for the start when we have to go up that hill.
Yeah, the start's probably the worst. But even saying that, it's all just a lot of stairs. Wasn't hard, just a lot of stairs. And if you came up this way, it'd be no different. You can come up this way and do the 2.6 kilometre walk, yeah, which just does the lookout.
You did it! Oh, high five! High five! Get out of the kettle. Give me a high five. Yes! Oh, that was good. It was amazing walking through there. Tough at times, but worth it. All worth it. What do you think?
It was easy.
It was easy. It was good. The girls were playing a game. We did some maths with the signs. What was the last number we got up to? Yeah.
104.
Perfect.
104, so there's 104 arrows telling you where to go.
On the blue.
Yeah.
On the blue line, which was
This is the end of the path.
6 kilometres. Look at that sweat. Look at that sweaty head.
So it's 6 kilometres around the rim, and then if you do the lookout, it's another 600 metres return back to the path. And then if you do Garden of Eden, is another 600 metres. So 7.2 if you do the full track, being the rim and the Garden of Eden and the lookout.
And the yellow
And there's one more walk down the centre. It takes you right down the centre of Kings Canyon, and you can do that one as well. But we're done for today. So another thing as well, the tracks says 3 to 4 hours to do the loop. We done it in, I don't know, 2.5, and that was with 2 kids, 9 and 7. And that's obviously taking photos. We stopped, had a little bit of bite to eat down at the Garden of Eden as well. So yeah, I'd say 2.5, 3 hours. You can do it quite comfortably. Recommend you do it first thing in the morning, as it does get quite hot. And you get a nice cool breeze in the morning as well. Whereas now it's 10:30 now, and breeze is gone, sun's out, and it's quite warm.